Well, that got your attention, didn't it? Oh, I see. I bet you've never heard me speak before. You've never heard of me? Why, I was the first woman to be tied to the railroad tracks in the movies. See, you do know me, even if you don't know my name. I was as big as Buster and Mary. Hell, even Charlie. Mabel Norman was once a popular film star. Once? They called me the Queen of Hollywood, the Queen of Comedy. With titles like that, how the hell am I not a legend? Because choosing to not use your voice. Now that is so very different than not being heard. From Alice Guy Blash, the first ever female director in 1896, to Greta Gerwig, the first woman to hit $1 billion in the box office. Countless women have made history in the entertainment industry. But with their success, women are often discredited and disregarded within the public eye. And the erasure of women is not something new in today's society. As President Donald Trump, on January 23rd of this year, states that diversity, equity, and inclusion programs are radical and wasteful, sending us back into a time period where women no longer have a seat at the table. But after 100 years of silence, Mabel Normand, silent film star, decides to speak out, demonstrating to us all that when we choose to discuss the past, we can change the future. Mabel Talks by Donna Hoke. Because as this activity teaches us, telling your story changes the world. You heard of Max Sennett, right? The founder of Keystone Studios. Well, I was 16 when I met Mac. Ooh, Mac. He liked what he saw. He dresses me as a page, and just like that, I'm in the pictures. You know, they come up with a word to describe me. Mabelescent. It means sparkling in the manner of, well, me! Although given my choice of adjective, I might have preferred, Mabelicious. I get good at observing people. You know, watching the ways they walk and they talk. That's how I meet Charlie. And Charlie does not like the movies. So I teach Charlie about the movies. And Charlie, he tells me about his life and his jobs and his dreams. You know, I think something in each of us, it quells the loneliness in the other. You know, each of us has something that the other person is missing. So we get good at observing people together. You know, the British, they have that queer little way of walking. So we kind of developed that to become this walk with the boots and the cane. And it becomes Charlie's signature. Life was a long ride of laughter. You know, some days when we get bored, we'd sneak off to go practice our pantomime. And I got good at it. You know, I kissed Charlie once. No, I didn't kiss Charlie. Charlie kissed me. And I had to set him straight. No, Charlie, no. That's not like us. I mean, we're friends, just friends. No, Charlie, this could never work. I mean, we're so different. You don't drink, and I drink a lot. No, Charlie, I mean it. No, this couldn't work. No, I mean it, Charlie, stop! I do wonder what would have happened if I kissed him back. You know, I think there's a moment in all of our lives we point to and say, if I did that differently, my whole life would have been better. And it started when we were filming Tilly's Punctured Romance, Mac's first feature-length film. They hired Mary Dresser as the female lead. So what? I'm not funny enough anymore. Is that what this is about? You hired Charlie as the lead. Mac here. He makes Charlie into a star. He gives Charlie the moon. I'm happy for Charlie. Really, I am. Of course, I would be happy for Charlie. Charlie is my friend. And if Charlie makes it big, then he'll want me there by his side, because that is what friends do. Charlie will want me to be his leading lady. Because we're friends. That invitation never comes. You know, I had too many dreams. Dreams left up to men that were never gonna give them to me. And they call me the female chaplain. It took Charlie coming around before they could define me. And they call Mabel's Strange Predicament a chaplain movie. How are you gonna ignore me when my name's in the damn title? And I made Charlie. I did that, Charlie. I made you. I dug you out of the mud. I kept Mac from firing you. And you give me no credit, none at... I'm just as good as you. The desire to make me disappear spreads. The studios, they blackball me. My friends, they abandoned me. Everybody says I'm guilty or something. Guilty. What a funny word. What am I guilty of? Of dreaming? You know, the one person that could have made this go away. He told the papers that nobody was interested in Mabel Normand anymore. And just like that, I was gone, erased like some magic trick. Your 10 minutes are up. Please go now. You know, someday, I hope I can make the world laugh again. I should have said more. I know. I should have done more. But hey, at least now, I'm talking.